Hello guys, I am Proto, back with the rest of the information for the Guild Wars 2 April feature pack, which will be released on the 15th, so 3 more days. Since the rest of the blog has been released, I figured I would release this video in a way that would stop you guys from having to read, because I know I don't like to have to read, but for you guys, I did it. Now the first thing I would like to talk about is the wardrobe system, which is actually kind of cool. All wardrobe skins, be it armor or weapons, will be armor, clothing, or weapons will be account-wide, so it's not just one character specific. You'll be able to apply them to said characters with transmutation charges, which I'm assuming you have multiple ways to get. But it's in the hero window, and the armor and weapon skins go right into the collection, like food things, or like chunks of wood, or cinnamon, or whatever. Picture here. Yeah, so awesomeness. More information about this can be found at the blog post, which I will be putting in the description of the video, so check it out. Dyes and colors will also be account universal, so you don't have to worry about picking up different dyes for different characters, what have you. And unidentified dyes will no longer drop as loot from regular people. They will still be available in the Mystic Forge and from drops for specific quests and missions. All of you guild leader folks, not like myself because I'm garbage at being a guild leader, will now be able to see when the last time said guild member has logged in. So yeah, you'll know how busy people are in the guild. They also made a bunch of improvements to the way social things are handled in the games. For example, guild leaders will now be able to see when guild member was last online. They've also made some changes to the looking for group system, world versus world, missed battles, things like that. So you'll be able to look in different channels for looking for group in specific areas. So awesomeness. I'm not much of a PvP / WVW guy, but some of you guys out there would appreciate that. They are also making changes and improvements to the World vs. World experience system. WXP will now be account-wide, not just character-specific. So, as soon as the pack gets released, log in with each one of your characters, and from that point on, all the WXP gained with one character will then be able to be used by another. So, cool. Legendary and Descended gear will also be account universal, so it's not soul-bound to one person. We are also going to be waving goodbye to armor repair costs, which honestly makes me happy because I die quite a bit in Guild Wars, like quite a bit in Guild Wars 2. If you see me hang out with me for an hour, you will find me dead at least once, and they feel that the time it takes you to get to somebody to repair your armor is more than enough of a punishment, instead of having to pay for it as well. So you don't have to pay for getting your armor repaired anymore. In order to rebalance the economy, they're going to be lowering the amount of gold found in champion bags as well as earned from events. You'll also be able to reset your trait points at any given point in time. You're not going to need to go to a profession trainer, and you're not even going to need to pay for it. The people over at NC feel that it removes from the experimentation and the enjoyment of playing the game, so you can screw around, do whatever you like, play the character however you wish, change things up, make it new if it starts getting too boring for you. They are also going to be adding in the mega server system, which will increase the social aspect of every PvP world. This will increase the average population per PvE map by 225%. They will be taking party, guild, language, and homeworld into account in order to figure out where you're best suited. The mega server system is also going to improve world bosses and events, and there's a whole list of things in regards to synchronized world events on the blog that they've posted. That is honestly too long for me to read out all the times listed for all the different stuff. Honestly kind of cool. There are a whole bunch of cool things coming down the pipeline on the 15th for Guild Wars 2. There are also going to be a bunch of cool things coming in the future, as I'm sure of, knowing NCSoft. Yeah. Anyway, you know, the last Guild Wars 2 April feature pack video I did really, really well. And while I am hoping this does the same, if it doesn't, I don't blame you guys at all. Kind of a new thing. for myself, so I really hope I didn't bore you too much with all of the rough information I dropped for you. Just some heads up with some things that are coming to the game. I don't play near as much as I should, mind you, and I'm not up to legendary or ascended gear yet. I'm still pretty much a basic player in this game. But I play enough of it with a bunch of different characters to know how things affect the world. I go and play, world versus world, PvP. I do PvE every once in a while. I do, just regular gameplay, solo with groups and parties, and hang out with other people I know that are in guilds that play Guild Wars 2. But I'm not going to lie, I don't play as much as I should. I spend a lot of my time on Steam, probably playing other things, or I'm playing Minecraft because I'm a crackhead. But no, Guild Wars 2 is a good game, and I'm rather enjoying the fact that they're updating it in order to A, listen to their player base, and B, to really just improve the way that the game is played. I mean, being able to reset your traits without needing to go to profession trainer, being able to change the way you play the game on the fly, so you'll be able to figure out what you need to do and when. This helps me a lot because I can either focus on damage output, or I can change it and focus on defense, or playing as my ranger I can focus on, my pet, or what have you. I mean, it gives me the capability of changing things up in such a way where the game never really feels like I'm playing the same thing over and over again, which a lot of MMOs tend to do after a while. They start to feel very grindy. So it's good to know that all of the points that I've unlocked playing this game can be used to changing the way I play the game itself. And universal skins, that's the reason I wasn't buying weapon skins or character skins, because it's like, why would I want to spend this much money on one thing for one character that just doesn't make sense to me? So now I will be able to make it universal. I can put it on whatever character I please, which is it's kind of cool. It's a lot more freedom. So they're opening the world up. They're opening up the way that you play it, and it's not as constricted, I guess is the word that I'll use, as when the game originally came out. Well, they've been making updates since then, of course, but this April feature pack releases and changes and improves so many things that, I mean, of course, it's still going to be Guild Wars 2, but it's going to be played slightly differently. So it's in general becoming a new game. They're allowing you to do things now that they didn't allow you to do before. So yeah, I'm impressed. Well played, NCSoft. Anyway, I am Proto. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more gameplay news, reviews, and updates. Cheers.